Businesses in every state are feeling the effect of the COVID-19 pandemic. Millions of workers in America and other parts of the world have filed a high rate of unemployment since mid-March, and weekly claims show no signs of slowing down soon as businesses deal with changes in supply and demand. However, many industries stood out of others and are doing well for themselves. In this video, I will share with you 13 businesses that are making a lot of money from this pandemic. 1. Digital streaming services. Due to the lockdown, many organizations and cable TVs have taken streaming their activities seriously for their members and viewers, not to miss out on programs. With lots of free time on hand and little to do, most seek for ways to keep their minds of individuals occupied so that they can find streaming services site, be it free or paid. However, according to Fractal.ai, while an increase in demand and subscribers is excellent for the industry, viewers' taste and preferences may expand. As such, organizations must ace up their content game to be able to meet up. 2. Frozen foods. It's no secret that the pandemic is not bad for all sectors, as some are flourishing more than ever before. Frozen food services have very quickly emerged as a growing trailblazer, as it almost doubles sales. Most consumers who bought frozen foods since the beginning of COVID-19 are expected to buy more in the next several months, as the end of the lockdown is unpredictable. Research shows that frozen foods will remain on high demand for months and maybe years ahead, as this attracts new and returning customers who are relying on a variety of frozen foods to bring the much-needed comfort and satisfaction. 3. Face mask productions. There isn't a better object symbolizing the pandemic than the mask, and no object gives a more precise explanation to the world about what the pandemic is about than the mask. At first, social distancing felt like a strange notion. The inaction of it made it all seem like a joke, but the mask sang out to our most profound protective impulse. In the absence of a drug or vaccine for the virus, the mask is the only protective material that can be bought. As a result, in every corner of the country, the little face mask, this assembly of inexpensive plastic or clothing, has been elevated into a fetish commodity. Even fashion designers have taken into the business of producing masks. 4. Facebook. As people around the world are shut in their homes under lockdown, they're using Facebook more than ever to share news, messages with their friends, and find entertaining distractions from the dullness of quarantine life. Although due to the pandemic, advertising on Facebook may have dropped, in the long run, the company will benefit massively, as companies will more than ever before attempt to put their businesses back in the face of the public, increase users of the platform. Furthermore, the pandemic has led to a significant benefit on the company via video calls, gaming, live videos, and its other services other than advertising. 5. Netflix. The stay-at-home order is a great time for Netflix. This streaming or entertainment company has been under severe pressure from rivals and competitors. Disney and Apple company had launched streaming services which had stolen some of its market shares, with NBC and Warner Media not lagging far behind. However, with the pandemic ravaging the human race, everyone stuck at home as a precautionary measure, no sports airing live on TV, and so many other shows are unable to continue on production. These subscribers or customers are less likely to cancel their Netflix plans and more likely to appreciate its services and entertainment available for airing. 6. Hand sanitizers. As a safety measure, the World Health Organization (WHO) has advised individuals to incorporate the use of alcohol-based hand sanitizers, as it is said to fight the virus actively. Thus, this product that was unknown by many has now become one of the most sought-after commodities all over the world today. Sales of hand sanitizers had been steadily on the rise for the past few months, and CNBC noted that as of the first week of March, the sales of hand sanitizers has skyrocketed with over 470% increase compared to the sales of the same time last year. 7. Telecommunication. This industry is predictably making it big in this pandemic. With no work or leisure, and with the reflection that this pandemic brings to mind, individuals are trying to get more connected with their loved ones, near and far. The need to stay up to date with news, attend online meetings and seminars, and get entertained through the internet has also increased the rate at which people subscribe to their smartphones. 8. Personal trainers. The fitness industry is one that is on high demand during this pandemic. While few companies are prepared for the prolonged closure of gyms, many brands have made good use of this time to push the boundaries of what the fitness industry can deliver through an online platform. Lots of gyms have now gone virtual with classes, training, and live streaming using platforms like Zoom, YouTube, etc. The improvement to fitness content, accessibility, and online support are just a few shiny coatings that have accompanied these trying times. 9. Amazon. Inability to go out for shopping means that you'll have to shop online. Research shows that Amazon has been employing more staff as they require assisting hands due to increased order volume, as most stores are shutting down their location. Amazon as a general merchandise retailer and is most likely finding this crisis to be bittersweet, as consumers are spending more on necessary low-cost goods like toilet paper and less on higher margin items like clothing. But Amazon's other business, cloud computing, is doing excellently well, as an increase in online activity means more demand for cloud server space. 10. Delivery services. Even as the pandemic has thrown people into panic buying, there are thousands of people who are skipping the in-store experience altogether and shifting to delivery apps for everything from groceries to lattes and lunches. Many stores, including restaurants, have changed to virtual business. They make deliveries at your doorstep, which reduces the risk of going outside their homes. 11. Sales of freezers. As the lockdown continues, a lot of people are buying and stocking up groceries that will last them for weeks, maybe months. Freezers will no doubt help to preserve all that had been purchased for storage at home. As there is no certainty of how long the pandemic could possibly last, it is very reasonable to assume that people are buying freezers to store more food. Johnson Mertz in Dullards stated that as at this time last year, they sold about 5 freezers. But that number has skyrocketed to over 100 since the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. 12. Toilet paper. Research has shown that since the COVID-19 outbreak and restrictions, the demand for toilet paper has increased. The increase in demand is because, owing to shelter-in-place restrictions across the country, families need more toilet paper at home. The sales of toilet paper have risen steeply as many just want to stack up their homes for long enough for the pandemic to die down. 13. Zoom. The total lockdown enforced on almost all countries of the world has pushed companies to take the bold step of working online from home, making the use of Zoom for business meetings necessary. The number of Zoom users has rapidly increased since the pandemic, and as users increase, the demand for its shares in stock has also increased. According to data from Apptopia, the company's daily active user count was up 378% from a year earlier as of March 22nd, while monthly active users were up 186%. The times we are in is unprecedented, and it is disheartening to know that many businesses have hit the rock. However, even in these tough times, many others seem to thrive more than before. Hence, this video stands as a ray of hope in these dark times.